We're back. Happy New Year, everybody. CBOT Unplugged, season two.
Two? Wow.
Yes. They're like, oh boy, we were hoping they weren't going to come back. We're back.
But
No, we're
does
excited.
that mean we're seasoned doing this?
Hardly.
Oh, speak for
Hardly.
yourself. I
Yeah.
don't know.
That's okay. So season two. But
Yeah,
Happy New Year first and foremost, everyone.
absolutely.
We hope everyone had an amazing holiday, and I know we got some good rest and downtime, and we're ready to hit the ground running. This is only day 2 of us being in the office, so this should be a good time.
Be fun. Exactly.
So I'm Rhonda, in case you forgot.
Yeah, and I'm Bonnie, in case you forgot. There you
Perfect.
go.
I almost forgot her name. So, before we get started, before we kick off this episode, which is going to be kind of a looking forward into 2026. So our last episode was a year in review, and now we're doing
Yep.
looking forward because we're starting a fresh year. But we have to, like we always do, thank our sponsor for this particular episode, which is North Brothers Films. And the owner of that business is Norm Reynolds. He is amazing. He's done some work with us over here at CBOT. He's captured some amazing moments at some of our events. And basically, they're a full service video production business that produces everything from really kind of punchy social media ads right up to documentaries. So they can do anything and all the things in between. So they're known for bringing your ideas to life and really telling your story. They really like to capture the story of a business, product, services, things like that, and really help you show off what you have to offer. So one thing I wanted to note, because they're offering something new that they're trying in 2026, is they're starting an accelerator program to help businesses and owners who have no choice really but to do DIY it. So doing it yourself. So not everyone has a budget to hire
Oh, for
and
sure.
do all these big fancy things to promote their business. So they're really helping businesses to get the most out of their photos and their videos to make it sustainable and not burning themselves out. Because we all know that everyone knows they have to promote their business, but it can be difficult to do. So they're currently opening this up to the first 5 people at half price. So this might be something as a business owner you've been thinking about how to kind of elevate your brand and your business. And North Brothers Films is willing to offer this accelerator program at half price. So if you're wanting to take advantage of that, head over to northbrothersfilms.ca and get in touch with Norm, and you can chat about what that might look like for you. So I think it's really neat that they're doing that. They're understanding that it's not feasible for every business. So
Well, it sounds
but
like
they
a
still want
great
to help.
opportunity. You work around your budget, and
That's
it
right.
sounds very empowering as well.
Yes,
Right?
yes, absolutely. To teach, because again, not everyone's an expert at it and not everyone has the budget, but they're
Yeah.
willing to help
Yeah.
teach you how to do it on your own,
Right.
which is pretty amazing.
That's
So,
great. That's great.
yeah. So again, thank you so much to North Brothers Films for your willingness to be our first sponsor for 2026. Really happy about that, and we have amazing businesses to feature all through the year.
Yep.
And then we have a special kind of sponsorship
We do.
that we want to announce too. So I'll let you
Yeah.
do that, Bonnie.
For sure. So I guess our podcast is so popular with over a dozen people now, at least. Say, no, I'm kidding, sponsors. It's way more than that. We got lots of views.
Yes.
We have a sponsor who wants to sponsor the series. So we have sponsors who sponsor each podcast. But on top of that, I was approached by, I'll say his name because they're sponsoring it. It's
Yeah.
Angelo D'Amico. So he is the president of the Canada Rubber Group. And he himself is dabbling in the podcast arts, and he's really good at
He is
it.
very good.
So
Yes.
and he likes what he sees pertaining to what we produce from these mics and the stories that we tell and the library that we're creating. That he wanted to support us in the series.
Yeah, very grateful
So
for
he's
that.
sponsoring the series for the year, which is
Yes.
wonderful. So you'll see the D'Amico family is not just from Angelo, but him and his family are passionate about supporting the Clarington Board of Trade, and he used to be he was our past president as
Right.
well. So he really believes in our work, which extends out to his family as well. So he is very happy, and his D'Amico family is happy to sponsor the series for the year.
Yes.
So very
Thank you.
grateful, very
Yes.
grateful for that. That he asked us. You're not
Yeah, it
asking
was
at all.
amazing.
So he came to us because
Yes.
he believes in us and the stories that we tell. So
Absolutely.
thank you very much to the D'Amico family. Appreciate it.
Perfect. I love it. So we've gotten our sponsorship plugs in there.
Yep.
And the holidays are over.
Holidays are over. So yeah, you crossed off here. So Rhonda's like, so we're in our 27th year.
I
So
know.
I just
I
got my
missed a
fingers
year.
out and I'm like, we're in our 28th year.
28th
We look
year.
great for 28, don't we?
We sure
We
do.
sure do.
I'm
So
getting younger every day working
yeah,
here.
the holidays, we were like driving to the end of 2025,
Yeah.
getting our last event in at the Christmas or the holiday party.
Yep.
And we're back at our seats January 5th, and we're doing a podcast on January 6th.
Yes.
Sorry for the
And
dates,
and and guess
Erica.
what's that's okay.
Yeah.
Erica's like, stop saying days. But guess what comes out January 8th?
Yeah. What?
The highlight of my year. No, I'm not the highlight. I'm just kidding.
The highlight reel?
Renewals. Everyone's like, no, please don't send me a bill. Yeah,
You have to
membership
put that
invoices. I have to put it
in
at
the
the
top
beginning.
half of it.
I
It's like,
do.
hey, everybody, welcome back. Pay your invoice.
Yeah.
With
Listen,
love.
we cannot, as a not for profit, afford to do what we do and provide the services and support and cheer on our business community uh, without membership.
Of
It's just
course.
that's just the fact of it. So yes,
Yep.
to any of you members out there listening, your membership invoices will be in your inbox Thursday, January 8th.
Yeah.
So we appreciate, and I don't say that lightly. We appreciate you seeing the value
Yep.
in renewing your membership. We know that it's not
Mm-hmm.
always at the top of your budget or priority list,
Mm-hmm.
all the time. But we appreciate it, and we promise that we will continue to deliver.
For sure.
Using those funds for sure. So
Yep.
yeah, I had to get that out of the
Of
way.
course you did.
So.
Yeah. Right
But
from the hop.
other than that, let's talk about 2026
Yeah.
because we've got some cool things coming up and we're
Mm-hmm.
feeling optimistic. We were chatting before we hopped on here about kind of the comparison from 2025 to 2026 when it comes to the business community. And why don't you tell everyone, Bonnie, what the word was last year
Mm-hmm.
that we kept hearing over and over from the business community that
Right.
sort of kind of painted that the year as a
Mm-hmm,
whole
mm-hmm. And
throughout the
I
year.
think we tried to navigate that as much as possible.
Yeah.
And I think all of us, I remember entering 2025 really excited,
Yeah.
as much as all other businesses were as excited as well. But it's the year of uncertainty, right?
Yeah.
It
It
was the
was.
year of
Yeah. Yeah.
uncertainty. A lot of things were happening from an economic landscape, even from a community landscape. When we had the fire downtown Bowmanville, it wasn't really painting an optimistic picture
Right.
for Canada or for your own community or globally for that matter.
Right.
So with tariffs and all that, right? So different
Yes.
political transitions, and so it left businesses kind of holding the bag and just hoping for the best
Right.
and navigating what they could, and promoting shop local and all those things. But
Mm-hmm.
I think we got through the year,
Yes.
and it was an exercise and demonstration of
Yes.
supporting everybody, right? So, and it wasn't even really, we really never spoke of it. We just were there.
Yes.
I mean, we as a conglomerate, so
Right.
we were there for each other. Businesses were there for each other,
Yeah. We saw that.
empowering each other, and kind of not thinking about or applying the word uncertain. We knew it was there. We knew it's
Yes.
hovering. It's still hovering, but we know how to navigate it. Hopefully, because we have friends in our corner,
Right.
government and partners and
Mm-hmm.
different organizations. But this year, let's make it a year of certainty,
Right.
right?
Right.
and
Yes.
and
Yes.
optimism
Yes.
optimism right? So I think businesses are always equipped to be, not always not optimistic, because you can very quickly spiral into that rabbit hole and
Right.
have a year of despair. But that's our hats are always off to small businesses, and again, they're so resilient
Yes.
and resourceful, and they lean on one another to survive and to thrive. So this year I have a great feeling. I think this year is going to be a good year. I
I
think this
think
year is
so
going to be a
too.
good year.
I think so too. Yes. So we're feeling more optimistic,
Yep.
a little more, feeling a little more certain for businesses. We hope they're feeling that too, like you said. So well
And
said. And
supported, well, certain, but
yes.
that certainty comes from that support as well. So a
Yes.
lot of uncertainty comes from the unknown.
Of course. I
But
think that's always going to be there.
for sure,
Right.
for
But
sure.
if they feel like there's people rallying behind them and cheering them
And
on
having
and
guidance, that
yeah.
kind of alleviates that feeling a little bit. Yep,
Absolutely. And
for
you know what?
sure.
We've already seen a couple of new businesses join join our community,
Yeah.
and we're only January
6
6th.
days in. Yeah.
So, which is amazing. So we'll have a couple grand openings that will come in the
Yep.
future. We had, a lot of grand openings last year, and
Mhm.
we'll continue to celebrate those. So, while there's always a little bit of uncertainty floating around there are businesses that are willing to kind of take a chance, and they've popped up in our community,
Yep.
which we're always grateful for, that
Mhm.
they've chosen our community here in
Mhm.
Clarington to open up. So keep an eye out for new businesses
Yeah.
popping up, which is very
Yep.
exciting.
Yep.
So
Very, very. It's looking
yeah,
forward to that.
yes,
Mhm.
very much so. So we kind of put together some team goals that we have for CBOT as a whole, and then we'll go through maybe some of our individual personal goals for our individual roles here at CBOT with our whopping 4 team members that we have here. So one thing, events obviously is a really big thing that we do here, a great way to bring people out to meet each other and to connect. And one of our team goals here at CBOT is just to continue bringing valuable events
Mhm.
to the table, to the business community, to have them learn and connect and collaborate. So we really, we had 57 events last year of a wide variety, whether it's networking, educational events, roundtables, things like that. And we're on track, I think, as Alyssa's probably ready to throw in the towel already. But we probably have the
No.
same. No, she would never. She loves it. Same number. Maybe we'll get to 60 events this year, and then she'll be really thrilled. But we're on track, right, to
Mm.
hit in and around that same area of 57 events, because it's needed. There's a little something for everybody. Which,
Yep.
which is the whole point. People go, oh my gosh, I can't come to 57 events. You don't need to come to 57 events. You're going to pick and choose where there's value based on
Yep.
the type of
It's your
business that you
fit.
have. And
Whatever your fit.
absolutely,
Yep. Mhm.
absolutely. So there's lots of choice. That's the key. So again, continuing to bring valuable events that businesses can come out to, participate, learn from, meet each other, raise their kind of profile in the community.
Well, there's
That
something for
continues to
everyone.
be, yes,
There's something
yeah,
for everyone.
yeah, that
Yeah.
continues to be a goal for us.
Yeah.
So, what's the next goal, Bonnie, that you want to chat
Mhm.
about?
Well, it is I think we're already doing this, but we're going to do it even more. And
Yeah.
I want to be more cognizant about that as a team too, is strengthening the partnerships
Yes.
that we number one we already have with many stakeholders in the community,
Yeah.
including our members and members of the business community, as well. Create
Yes.
some new partnerships
Yeah. Thinking
because
outside the box, right?
well, and I think it's time to look at just to kind of pause and look at what makes sense,
Yeah.
right?
Mm.
And pay attention to what others are doing, what other organizations are doing, and they're doing some cool stuff. I want to hitch my wagon to that
Yes.
and make this initiative even stronger. So watch in the next coming days that there'll be an announcement about a partnership between us, the Board of Trade, and CLMA, which is a Clarington Libraries, Museums, and Archives. So we're going to have a pretty neat partnership with
Yeah.
them. You're going to say, what would that be? You're going to have to wait, Rhonda.
Yes,
You're
I
going to
know.
wait.
I'm itching to find out. I think I already
Exactly.
know.
So
But
it
yes.
and it makes sense. It just
Yes.
makes sense.
Yeah.
So watch for more details on that. And strengthening our partnerships again with Durham College, with the municipality, and what can we do more together and
Yes.
stronger to bring more value,
And
right? So
that's the bottom line, right? Is we're not
leverage.
just doing these things to check boxes or to say we have a
No,
partnership.
not at
It's
all.
it's at the end of the day, it's about our business community and what they will value and
Totally.
what will help them move the needle. That they don't always have the ability to do all of these
Yeah.
things that we can do. So we're doing it on their behalf to help support them.
Mhm.
So
Well, and I think paying attention to potential partnerships. We're
yes,
we're always encouraging our members to say,
yeah,
and you're going, hey, you guys, you can collaborate and you can collaborate. Yes, so we put them
yes,
together. So we're always watching out for others,
yes.
but we have to do the same and
That's right.
saying like, what's out there? Well, that makes sense, doesn't it?
Yeah,
So absolutely.
absolutely.
So the
Yeah, excited
partnerships.
about that. And
Yep.
our say this early on. I was going to say this at the end, but we are going to have our next episode is going to be all about those partnerships and because there's probably a lot of partnerships that we have that those that are listening don't know about
Mm-hmm.
and what it means for them.
Yep.
As well, so we'll hit on that
Yeah, for
next
sure.
month, which is exciting. Another goal that we have here, and it's again, it is one again that we're going to just continue to do, but we want to really, and this is part of my role, is to make sure that our members and beyond, even those that are not members, our business community in general understands that we are a reliable resource for them. So I always encourage businesses, if you have a question about, I don't know, you need a service to assist your business, you want to partner with somebody, you need, I don't know, new signage, you need business cards, you need someone to clean your office, you need a new accountant. I don't care what it is. I want them to think about us being their resource instead of going down the, Google path or ChatGPT path and trying to, get lost there and not getting really good, reliable information.
Yep.
I want them to come to us. I want them to know that we are a reliable resource right here in their backyard because we're very well connected. We do have those partnerships we just talked about.
Mm-hmm.
We do have good connections and relationships, and we want them to benefit from that as well.
Mm-hmm.
So we just want to build on that. I think for 2026 is continuing to get that message out so that we can support them. So they're being efficient. They get the answers because oftentimes those answers are right at our fingertips.
Well, and then and we provide timely response. So
Yes.
so if we get an email,
Yes.
we're not going to go, oh, yeah, I'll get to that later because
Yeah.
I got 17 other things we're doing.
Right.
We're gonna give you a timely
Yeah.
response,
Because it's
and
important to them.
oh,
So it's
of
important to
course.
us.
So we've built that over the years. We've
Right.
built that trust
Yeah.
in being that reliable resource, and
Yes.
and it it, it speaks to our members telling other members, you got to call CBOT
Yeah.
too. You got to call CBOT.
Yes.
So yeah, and then we're gonna make it stronger,
Yes.
right? Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. I had one today. I had a member reach out about something they need a plumber. And they're like, can you help? And of course, we have members that are plumbers.
Mm-hmm.
So I was able to give her that information so she doesn't have to waste her time trying to figure out
Yeah.
who is a reliable
Mm-hmm.
person. And
Right.
and it's always great for CBOT members to support CBOT members. Right.
Good
So
answer,
that's
Rhonda.
good
Yeah.
answer. Yes, good answer. Okay, Bonnie, talk to them. This is kind of your jam here is talking about funneling information to our members that come from the OCC, from all levels of government, that advocacy piece.
Mm.
Why is that a goal for us for 2020? It's always something that we do, but how are we looking to
Yeah.
strengthen that?
Well, so the goal, yes, is to, I think the goals for us is always just to strengthen and improve and enhance and
Right.
evolve, right? So,
Yes.
um, we are a reliable, sorry, we want to be the source in
Yes.
of information and connecting our members and businesses to, so we're like the kind of conduit to different policy, different government leaders. So if there's something that matters to business, we want to represent that. So it kind of goes
Yeah.
hand in hand with the advocacy piece too.
Yes.
So when you're talking about OCC, so Ontario Chamber of Commerce,
Right.
and leaders, we're connected with every level of the government, and then and speaking about building trust, we've built that over the years as
Yes.
well. So we're that source of providing information. A great example is the Blue Box program and the waste diversion legislation that was effective January 1st of this year. So that kind of landed a little bit differently for businesses and understanding and trying to navigate what that means for them and their recycling and from a producer responsibility
Mm-hmm.
perspective. So we answered to that ask very quickly to talk about, okay, what it means, why it's happening. Here's some FAQs, and these FAQs are provided by those resources who are mandating that legislation and
Yeah.
why, and solutions.
Yes.
And so we jump on that chance immediately when there's clarity that's
Yes. That's
necessary
needed. Yeah.
to move forward,
Yeah.
right? So and our goal as a team, yeah, it's kind of my jam, but this is what we can talk about. So
Yeah.
when you're visiting members or when we're
Yes.
communicating things, when Erica sends them out, even at events, we're going to be talking about, these are our partners in helping you be the best you can be and be as informed as you can be.
Yeah, and I think that's that word I was going to use is keeping everyone informed,
Right.
right? Because as a business owner, you're already so busy, of so many hats that they're wearing to try and stay on top of all of the
Oh,
kind
it's
of up to date
impossible. It's
information.
yeah.
So if we can package that
Yes.
in a digestible way
Yeah.
for our business community and have that information again at their
And that's
fingertips,
accessible. Yeah, it's exactly the same
yeah,
thing. Yeah.
then
Mhm.
that's the key,
Yeah.
right? Whether it's on social media, it's in our e-bulletin, which
Just bookmark
you
us
know
everywhere.
there you go.
Bookmark
And you'll stay
us.
informed. You'll
Yeah,
stay informed, right? Okay,
for
so
sure.
let's talk about some individual goals. So we kind of went around the table today and at our
You guys
meeting,
love
and
that question. What are your personal
I
goals?
know I'm like, oh.
Like, do I need to go to the gym more?
Yeah.
Probably. But so that can relate to me being as
Yes.
healthy as I can mentally and physically
There
to
you go.
support the business community.
Good job.
That's
Is
not
that
one of my
that's not one
goals.
of your goals?
No.
Yeah. No, it is one of our goals. But what's one of our goals in within our roles? So
All right.
I'll start. So my one of mine is always is enhanced engagement and kind of communication with our members. I
Mm.
mean, we have 440 members, which is amazing.
Oh
So that's
my
a
God.
lot, a lot.
440
440
members?
members. So that's a lot of individuals,
Mm-hmm.
right, for me to connect with. But it's not impossible. And I want, whether it's over email, it's phone calls, it's on site visits, it's having people here to the
Mm-hmm.
office. I want to continue to build that rapport and
Mm-hmm.
those relationships with our members because we pride ourselves in knowing our members. So that's one
Definitely.
of my goals is to continue to enhance that engagement with our members.
Mm-hmm.
And I did two things. Our home
Junior.
based
Yeah.
business community is rapidly growing. We know there's so many
Yep.
businesses out there that do not have a brick and mortar. They're running the business from their home. It doesn't make them any less important to our business community. They are vital to the heartbeat of our
What's
community.
the percentage, Rhonda, first? It's 72%
Right.
of businesses in
Yes,
Clarington
our
are,
home based,
that's
right?
right, are
So
sole proprietors.
my
Yeah.
goal is to touch base with as many of those as I can,
Yep.
whether I see them on, social media or I, just stumble across them some other way.
Mm-hmm.
I want to make connections with them. They're probably like, why is this strange lady reaching out to me? I just want to learn
Because
and I
she
want to
cares.
support.
Yep.
Yes. So my goal is to connect with as many home-based businesses as possible and have them see the value of getting involved, attending our peer-to-peer meetings that we have for our home-based business owners and get them more involved in our community.
Yeah. Well, it's already happening, Rhonda.
Oh,
So,
it's grown immensely.
last year, like we had
Super
our
excited.
peer-to-peer group or home base. We had
Yes.
what, 30? I'm like, I almost cried in the
Yeah.
middle of the room. I'm like, this
Right.
is amazing to see. And so it's happening, and they are telling their,
Yes. Yeah. And they're seeing the value in connecting. They love coming
yes.
together.
But
And
growing
there's,
that, that's exciting.
yes,
Great
very.
goals.
Thanks, boss. What's your goal?
Oh, we're gonna skip. I guess
No,
I'll
don't
do that.
skip you.
All right.
Other than going to the gym more, what's your goal?
Yeah, other than going to the gym more. So as I mentioned previously, so I do want to strengthen the advocacy piece,
Right.
right? So and that includes getting a little bit more involved with the Ontario Chamber of Commerce. They offer so many tools
Yeah.
to chambers in Ontario.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, they do a lot of advocacy and policy work, and they share information that they want us to share with our members. But there's a lot of different programming that other chambers and boards of trades in Ontario execute, and learning from other chambers and being on those calls, and I
Yes.
should be on more of those calls. I'm not. So my personal goal is to be on more of those calls, get more
Good.
involved, get more connected, because there are some staff changes with the OCC as well, and learn a lot more about other opportunities that we
Mm-hmm.
can potentially explore and
Yes.
and harness and deliver to our members. So
Yeah.
that's one of my goals. I have more than one too. So
You only
there you
get
go.
two
Oh, all right.
because we're on a time limit, right, Erica?
That's right. Just like 8 minutes left. So my other goal is to
Six
finally,
minutes.
6 minutes. Okay, not too much pressure. Is to release our impact report.
Yes.
So this is something that Ron is going to say. You've been working on it for what, 18 months now? No, not quite.
Not 18 months, but maybe six.
No, not
But
that long. I've wanted to do it for about a
yes.
year.
Yes.
Yeah,
Fair. Fair.
but and then things have fallen in place finally.
It's
Like
coming.
time,
It's
it's
coming.
coming. So
Yeah.
it is like 95% done, kind of.
Alyssa's like,
This is like so she's putting the fine, like the pretty touches to it, and then we're gonna review it and everything. So this is gonna kind of tell our story, talking about, you know not only who we are, what we do, but we're really bad at, and again, I don't mean to sound like narcissistic, but patting ourselves on our back,
right.
not from that point of view, but just stopping and being present,
Right.
saying, wow, look at what we do.
Mm-hmm.
It is a lot. It is
A lot.
impactful. And when we're going through our budget, or just going through the year and doing reconciliation, I'm like, holy smokes,
It's a
we
lot.
we we've done a lot, and
Yes.
it's all good stuff, right? And we
Yes.
were still wanting to learn and still improve. But we want to tell the story, and we're going to use it kind of as an education piece,
Yes.
to tell, like, we have a board, we also have partners, we have collaborations. how long we've been around, and how did we get into a partnership for economic development with the municipality. A lot of our members don't know that, right?
Right,
And
right.
have more clarity
Yeah.
pertaining to that, and some statistics
Yes.
as well. And just we're going to do like a little kind of impact at a glance, that type of thing. So I'm really excited.
Yeah, it's
I'm really
going to be a
excited.
really good tool. Just to, it's an again, like you said, an
Totally.
educational tool. It's not
Totally.
about like, look at us, look at how awesome we are. That's
No.
not what it's about. It's about educating everyone about the services and the programming and the impact
To the
that we do
community
make.
too.
Absolutely,
Absolutely. Like,
absolutely.
yeah.
No,
Yeah. So I'm
it's
excited
great. I
about
think
that.
that's a great goal. I can't wait for that 18-month
Mm-hmm.
project to get off the ground. Just kidding, just kidding.
Me too.
Okay, so Alyssa, we asked Alyssa what her personal goal was. And I love that she said, because Alyssa takes care of all of our events and managing all that, and nothing would happen from an events perspective if it wasn't for Alyssa. And so, really delivering quality over quantity.
Right.
So it doesn't matter about the number of events we have. It doesn't matter about the number of people we have at the event. It matters if there's value that we're bringing to that event and the people that are attending getting the
Mm-hmm.
value. So we want to make sure that we really, hit it out of the park. Alyssa wants to, is always cleaning up all the kind of the efficiencies. So from the back end, it's pristine.
Yeah.
It's a well-oiled machine, and
Well
we want
ahead.
to,
She's like one
yes,
step, two steps, four
yes.
steps ahead.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
always, which is great. So I love that from Alyssa. Quality over quantity is Alyssa's goal when it comes to
Mm-hmm.
events for 2026. So I'm on board with that.
Yeah,
I
me
love that.
too. Thank you,
Yes, thanks,
Alyssa.
Alyssa. Woo
That's good. She's like, why do you want me to come up with an answer right now?
woo.
Yes, yes, we do. Um, so for Erica, we had the same question as her personal goals. So it's giving members more opportunity this year to promote themselves,
Yes,
right? So
yes. As the marketing and communications manager,
yeah,
yes,
exactly, exactly. So and that is something that we're doing, and that she's going to be sharing. So she's going to be sharing a
yep,
really nice, tightly knit uh, promotional package
yes. I'm
that
so
is, it's like a
excited.
menu for
Yes,
our members to review, and there's a few new opportunities there,
there are.
which I can't wait, because my members have been asking, how can I promote myself? Is there
Yes,
any other way? So we had a chat about it and came up with this idea. So
yeah.
well done, Erica, on
Yeah, so
that.
stay tuned for that because
Yep.
that's coming. And if you're listening to this and it's not an up to date podcast you're listening to, you can always
Yeah.
reach out to Erica at the team to see how you can elevate your presence because there's going to
Yep.
be at different ads and business highlights and more e-bulletin ads and all the things. There's going to be and there's bundles. There's cool bundles that you can package and create a little package and
Yep.
it's kind of it's a little something for everyone to meet your
You
budget
can
too
customize. You
because
can
not everyone
customize. Yeah.
has the same
Mm-hmm.
budget for advertising. So that is coming. So
Cool.
it's very exciting.
Yeah.
So Erica's the lead on that. Okay, as we wrap, can we just quickly highlight some events that
Yep.
are going to be coming for 2026? So we have some new events for 2026. One is the HR Symposium. HR is a huge topic. It's actually a topic I'm very passionate about because that was my 2 lives ago career. And um, that's going to be a huge event to really help our small business community because not all of them, most of them, do not have a specialized HR department. So the HR Symposium is really cool.
Huge. Yep.
The Contractor Fair, maybe you can quickly
Just very
say what that
quickly,
is
yeah,
about.
we're going to be working with the Bonneville Hospital Foundation, and
Yes.
when the tender is complete and their contractor for the expansion of the Bonneville Hospital
Yes.
is settled, we're going to be connecting with them through the Bonneville Hospital Foundation to have like a contractor's breakfast and ask the contractor, what do you need? Do you
Yes.
need ladders? Do you need signage? Do you need graphics? Do you
Yeah.
need whatever,
Yeah.
right?
So that they
And
can
then we're
source
going to have a
local.
breakfast. We're going to source local. Absolutely. So local procurement is number one. So we have the connections, and we're going to make it happen
I
more
love that.
likely in the fall.
Yeah. Awesome. Very
Mm-hmm.
cool. We're
Yep.
also going to do a
This is,
shop
I'm so
local
excited about this
the
one.
shop local showcase. I
Yeah.
know I'm so excited too. So while we are not public facing normally, we are business facing. We're going to have the business community and the public come together. We're going to have a huge event where businesses will have the opportunity to set up tables and promote their business, and we're going to invite the public. It's going to be on a weekend so people can come and really see what's right in our own community when it comes to
Yep.
products and services.
Shop local
Shop
showcase.
local showcase.
I
It's going to
love it.
be epic. It's coming in June, so stay tuned for that.
Yep.
And the last one, which we've been asked for several times, and we're delivering. We're delivering. We're going to do the CBOT Coffee Hour. We're going to do that a few times a year. Over this year, we'll see how it goes.
Yep.
No registration required. It's free. You just pop in, have a coffee. get a Danish. I don't care. It's going to take place at Rome,
Great
which
partnership
is,
there.
is amazing. Yeah, another great partnership, and just an opportunity to have a leisurely hour of chit chatting and connecting at no cost, with no sort of time constraints and registration and all the things.
Just show up.
Easygoing, simple,
Yep.
lovely,
Yep.
perfect.
I love
So
it.
that's new.
That
And what
is.
are we
Yep.
bringing back? Two
Well,
things.
yeah, we're bringing back the government leader breakfasts,
Yes.
because last year, that word again, the uncertainty piece, and
Yes. The
there's some
political landscape
transitions
was,
with
yes.
politically from a federal and a provincial perspective.
Mm-hmm.
So we're bringing that back. We have
Yes.
5 of those breakfasts.
Yes.
So that's exciting, and we're bringing back the women's symposium.
One
Didn't
of
we
my
just have that?
favorite.
I know. I just
No,
felt
that
like we
was in
had it 2 years ago.
2024 now.
We're bringing it
Yes,
back.
we're bringing it back.
It
We had a
was so much
huge,
fun.
huge success,
Oh,
but we didn't want to dilute it. So we said we would do that
yeah.
every other year.
Yep.
So this is the year that the
Yep.
Women's Symposium comes back, fall 2026. So stay tuned because it's going to be so cool. Lots of neat ideas are kind of rolling around in everyone's heads here at CBOT. So
Yep.
that's coming.
That's exciting. Yep.
All right. Wow.
Plug for the last event, the mental wellness.
Oh,
So
yes. Mental wellness event.
Blue
So if you're
Monday.
listening before January 19th, 2026, Blue Monday mental wellness event, you need to be at this event. It's going to be awesome. We have a really cool keynote speaker that's really going to be, helping and supporting everyone kind of with their stress
Got a great story.
and having a good dialogue
Yep.
around mental wellness. We have a wellness fair, and then we have kind of like a, what do we call it? Like a talk show type setup that we're going to do with some local business owners, employees, and kind of all different levels to really open up the dialogue around mental wellness in the workplace.
Yep.
So
from a entrepreneur perspective
Yep.
to like a president of managing 50 people to
Yes.
not-for-profits, and see how they kind of navigate the mental wellness space
Yes.
with themselves and their employees, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So it's going to be a great event. So
Yep.
head over to cbot.ca,
You gotta
grab
be
your
there.
ticket. It's going to be really cool. And you get lunch. So come to that
Food and
event.
company and just great conversation.
Great way to kick off 2026.
That's right. I think
All
we're
right.
good.
So before we wrap, thank you again to North Brothers Films. Head on over again to Norm's website at northbrothersfilms.ca. Check out that accelerator program. First 5 businesses that engage with Norm get half price. So if you're challenged with getting your videos and pictures to look amazing, to kind of highlight your products and services in your business overall. Great opportunity. So thank you to North Brothers Films. We couldn't do this without you, so we really appreciate it. And that's it for the first episode of season 2.
It's time for a nap.
Okay. Night, everyone.
Thanks for listening,
Bye.
everybody. We'll see you next time.
Thank you so much for listening to this episode of CBOT Unplugged, brought to you by the Clarington Board of Trade. Follow us on Instagram at ClaringtonBot, on Facebook at the Clarington Board of Trade, or visit our website, cbot.ca.